The reason I think having members in the advisory council is so important is because you don't know everything. You can guess at what people's needs are. You can take a stab at what people's needs are. But the best ones to tell you what their needs are the members themselves.
Only members can express to you how their interaction with our organization, how it impacts their lives.
We are actually bringing the member's voice, the caregiver's voice, right into our plan operations.
If we don't include our members and caregivers, then there's a missed opportunity to hear feedback as to how we could be running things in a better way.
Member advisory councils are a game changer for us. It's an opportunity to keep our member voice front and center as we look at our health plan design, as we look at access for health care and who we partner with in the community.
In order for us to address service issues, we have to hear directly from the members. There is no other individuals that could give you that perspective.
So members are recruited to our advisory council in two ways. The first way is that our care managers or care coordinators identify members who they've worked with, who have given really good feedback about what's working well for them and who are really engaged in their care. And so our care coordinators will suggest that a member join the advisory council. Another thing that we do is, as the community outreach team, we recruit members as well. So if we're out in the community and someone comes up to us and says, hey, I'm a member of Aetna Better Health Premier Plan, we always ask, how's it working? And we let them know that we do have an advisory council and ask them if they would be interested in participating.
Our goal is to have about 8 to 10 members on each advisory council. The key really then is to demonstrate to those members that you're listening, it's a safe place to give feedback, that you truly do want to hear about opportunities, and then they start coming back. And they also start to form a bond.
But I think one of the most important ways that we are able to keep our members coming consistently is making sure that they know that their feedback is very valuable to us. So at the end of each meeting, we give each of our members a survey and then ask questions such as, what did you think of the meeting? You know, the content, the material. Their responses are like gold nuggets to us because then we can adjust and make any changes if we need to create the environment for robust feedback.
What keeps me interested in coming is the fact that we get stuff done. You know, we make a difference, and I believe the more we do, the better it'll be for everybody.
Well, I came involved because of my sister-in-law, who's a member, and I was very impressed by the service that she got during the time that she was ill. I wanted to become part of it because I could voice my opinion on my years of experience of caregiving. I think it's important to include the caregiver into the advisory council because of the fact that they're the ones giving the care and they actually see what's going on with those members.
I believe that providing additional training to advisory council members is helpful because it lets them know that you really want to support them throughout the process, that you're really interested in knowing more about what they want to know, what information can we provide them, and how can we make them comfortable and make them feel as if they have all the skill sets that they need to effectively serve.
We collaborated with Community Catalyst and Ohio Consumer Voices for Integrated Care to help train our advisory council members. We really spent a lot of time helping them gain the tools they need to understand how to be an effective participant within these meetings. A lot of the things focused on what are our meeting rules of engagement, basically. No side conversations, be respectful. The training is really helpful because it helps members understand how to be an effective participant within the advisory council, to think of things outside just their own perspective, how it might affect other MyCare members and not just themselves.
In addition to providing transportation services and lunch, as well as a small stipend, if members are not able to attend in person, we do provide a teleconference number where members can dial in and listen to the meetings.
Well, the leaders that we have on the council, they ask you, open up, let us know, talk to us. Tell us what your thoughts are, what your needs are, and we will see what we can do. So they really push us to take part and to participate with the other members and to talk to each other to see what our needs are, what our wants are.
The other key is not just holding the advisory councils, but to make sure that that feedback is being disseminated amongst the organization. So we can get all the feedback we like, but it is also a lot of effort to make sure that that information is being disseminated among the right members within CareSource. So if it's marketing related, we make sure that feedback goes directly to marketing. If it's our website related, we make sure that that feedback goes right back to our digital strategy team, for example. So it's not just running the advisory councils, is what we do with the feedback when we get it. That takes a lot of time and effort as well.
The most important thing that I think drives our success is that we listen to the members and we show them that we listen to them. One of the quickest ways that I think you can lose an advisory council is for their voice not to feel heard. So one of the things that we do to make our advisory council successful is that we create a feedback loop that demonstrates to our members and our participants what impact their input has made. If they have a suggestion and we are able to implement it, we make sure they know how we implement it and that they can see it. It is my goal and objective to attend every advisory committee meeting in person. It shows the members and demonstrates to them the value of their voice. The fact that they have the CEO in their advisory committee meetings, the fact that I participate, I interact with them, I know them by name and face, they know me by name and face, it says to them that this is a priority to us.
When you're in executive leadership, you have a lot of meetings to go to, but the most important are those that involve your team and your members and your caregivers. They're the core of what makes us us. They're the heart of our organization. And if we can't provide good customer service and get feedback about how we're doing, then we're not doing a service to our members and our community. You also need to be sure that when you hear their feedback, that you also provide feedback back to them for, if it's that you implemented something or that if you couldn't implement something, what the rationale was for that. Just make sure that you have that accountability and visibility and transparency with the group to let them know about the reasons why you implemented something or why there were certain limitations where you couldn't implement something.
I get out of the member advisory council meetings true energizing and invigorating moments of listening how CareSource is positively impacting our members' lives, and then taking those themes to ensure that we're building on our benefit design and access for our members. I think it's important that you have leadership at member advisory councils. The member sees how important it is to the health plan by seeing the leaders there. The care managers realize how is it important because I'm taking the time out and listening to our members.
Everybody's voice is being heard. And when I say heard, it's being heard as well as something is being done about what's being said. And there's a difference.
One of the feedback points we received was that the way we delivered our over-the-counter benefit was not user-friendly. So we took that input and we re-evaluated and we changed our over-the-counter benefit. We offered a rollover of their benefits from month to the end of each quarter. We implemented a process for them to use a debit card to purchase their over-the-counter items in participating stores and to purchase online. And as a result of that, we saw a 58% increase in the use of this benefit in just the first 6 months of 2019. We count that as a success, and our members have told us it was a good change.
We've made changes to our benefit design as a result of our member advisory council feedback, such as transportation. This allows our members to access their health care and allows them to access those items that are social determinants of health impacting them, such as being able to go to the grocery store or to the pharmacy to get their medication.
So we brought to our council saying, okay, we want to add another benefit. We heard you. We know that there's more that we can offer, but we presented to them some options, like what would you like to see as the next benefit for First Choice VIP? And they came up with some great suggestions, even all the way up to aquatherapy. We kind of settled on the vision benefits. So we implemented that in 2017, and that's been really great for us to be able to offer that benefit.
What I've learned from the advisory council meetings is that where I felt like no one really cared, no one cared, there are some people that care, and there are avenues to get things done.